Hello, my name's Alison and I want to show you in this tutorial how to do purl. Now I have done the cast on, which we've done, the knit, and now I want you to show you the purl. So what we've done is starting off, which will be the right side, and we're going to knit across on this one, making sure that our first two stitches are nice and firm. Then we go back to just doing them nice and gentle. Just remember, don't pull too tight. Now, when we come back this way, you'll see that there's a little bit of a loop. Don't panic. Now, purl is coming up towards you through the front loop. All right, hold the needle with your index finger and your thumb. You'll find it easier that way. So you can still use the ball end, the wool, to do your winding around the needle. So we're going to go from there. We're going to go round the needle, back through the hole, and then take the left hand stitch off. Again, we're not going to pull tight just yet. We're going to come up through the front of that stitch, around the needle, back through the same hole, then take that stitch off. Now we come back through again, around the needle, and back off. Come up through the needle, around the needle at the front, and back through and off. So just remember to keep hold of all the stitches bar one. Okay, so up through the hole, around the needle, back through, and then off. So that's a purl. So I'm going to continue along so I can show you. So here I'm coming up like I'm going to stab myself. Well, hopefully not. Okay. So that's my purl row. Turning it around. Now you'll see the difference. See how we've got it flatter there, where before these rows were just knit garter stitch. All right, but this time, because you've done one row of knit and then one row of purl, that has made your stocking stitch. Okay, so that's what we're trying to achieve, is like that, where your garter stitch is like that. So those are the two differences. So we'll just go through I'll go through doing your knit again. So we'd knit a row, all right, so that's your row done. Now we're turning, and now we'll purl. So remember, don't panic about the hole. That will tighten up when you've done the first two stitches. So coming up through the front, make sure your wool is on the in front of your work, around the front needle, back through and off, up the front, around the front needle, back through and off. Now as I'm doing this, when I go forward, that's actually tightening up that stitch there. All right, so you don't, when you've done your stitch, you don't have to do that to tighten it up. All right, you just come in. Now when you go forward, that tightens up the stitch that you've just done, around your front needle and off, up just continue along to the end, and just to let you see what this one is actually looking like. All right, so see how I said about that being a big loop? See how that's brought it in nice and close, nice and tight? Now you can see it a bit easier. All right, so there's your stocking stitch, one row plain and turning it around, and one row purl. Now see the difference on the purl side, where this is garter stitch and is all open, where the purl stitch brings it closer together. Rightio. So that is your how to do stocking stitch. All right, we'll come back shortly and we'll go on to showing you how to do some decreasing. All right, bye.